Good morning, YouTube. Okay, so I thought that this would be a fun video to share because I love seeing videos like this. I love seeing, as you guys know, I love seeing empties. I love seeing all the journals people go through in a year, but I also love seeing the journals that are sitting and waiting, and that's what this video is. I'm going to talk about all of the current empty journals that I have in my collection. Honestly, I'm surprised that there isn't more, so that's a good thing. I've gone through a good bit of my stack. Some of these have a purpose for them. I just haven't gotten into them yet. But let's begin. Where do I want to begin? You know what? We're going to talk about composition notebooks first because you guys know I'm a composition notebook girl. Like, composition notebooks have my heart. And I think the reason that is because there's no fuss about them. They're not super expensive. And I love that they get like full and like expanded. So I have 3 here. I have just a plain college ruled composition notebook that is made in Vietnam, which is the best kind to get if you want to use fountain pens or watercolor. Yeah, just FYI. Then I have 2 decomposition notebooks. I love the decomposition notebooks. I don't know if it's because it's just what they stand for and how they're recycled, or the cute patterns that they have on the front, or how they expand, because they expand even more than your normal composition notebooks. But the problem is I can't use my fountain pens. I can't use watercolor. It literally will bleed through. So I probably won't be using these 2 unless I decide to do a glue book, which has been on my mind lately. So that could be a possibility. You know, I love the pocket size for collage elements and things like that. And so I may decide to use one of these for that purpose. Because I think if I'm going to use, because summer's coming, which means I get to set up a new journal, and more than likely it's going to be this because I was in a composition notebook for winter, which ran December, January, February. And then I've been in a cafe notes for March, April, and May, and I am missing my comp book. So more than likely that's what I'm going to choose. But here are the 2 decomposition notebooks that I currently have that are empty. I am tempted to move into this for summer because, hello, surfboards. I just don't know if I can do it with the paper. I just don't know. So this is called Classic Surfboards, and I look on the back because the title or the name of the design is always on the back. These are Michael Roger decomposition notebooks. Decomposition, I think it's decompositionbook.com that you can find these at. I found both of these at Target. So Target also carries them, but you never know what you're going to find. I have never seen this print at Target before, and it was there. Crimson Clover is what this one's called. And so I might save these for next year because that would be a fun, like, spring, summer. That's a good idea. I may do that. Okay, so those are the comp books that I currently have that are empty, that are waiting to be filled with therapeutic ramblings and venting. I also, now we're going to get into like the journals that scare me, but that are like, oh, they're just so cool that I hesitate to write in them. This is the Onion Skin Journal. I do have a plan for this one. I have not, like, I've been hanging on to this and I haven't used it. My order, there was a mistake in my order, and they were so sweet and sent me a free little pocket insert onion skin. So I have been using that to document my inks, my fountain pen inks. So I do know that I I love the paper, but it's not going to be the kind of journal, like I'm not going to be able to journal in this like I do my morning mindset pages, because it will, it doesn't bleed through, but you can see it. So it doesn't bleed through the paper, but because it's so translucent, you're not going to be able to read words on both sides. So my plan is to do something with poetry in here. Don't know what yet, but I want to use this for poetry and maybe some sketching. Yeah, that's the plan. Then I have this gorgeousness that you guys have seen me, I unboxed here. This is a Wabi Sabi, beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's just every time I look at it. Let me take this off so you can see. This is a Midori MD notebook, A5, and it is Wabi Sabi from, I'll have to put their info down below. I did unbox this. The company, she hand collaged the cover, and it is just stunning. So again, I don't want to write just my ramblings in it, so I have to find something special to use it for, and I haven't found that yet. So that sits empty. I will write in it. I know that there's something special, maybe more poetry, because right now my poetry notebook, you guys have seen, it's in my purse, is one that Martha gifted me from Ireland, and I love it so much. So once that's full, I'll need another place to put all of my soul size. So I may do that. These two may be poetry notebooks. I like that idea. Okay, some more special ones that I don't know what I'm gonna use. My sister gifted me this beauty for Christmas. And now, I'm glad that I'm showing you these, because now all these ideas are coming up to the surface. Like using those two for poetry, like using my decomposition notebooks next year, because they're perfect for spring and summer. And this stunning, beautiful journal. It's got like this wraparound. I think I'm gonna actually use this. I think I'm gonna leave this out. I'm gonna go ahead and dive in and use this, because it has the different insert signatures. I think, because I was using my wide Planner Perfect Jaja for my prayers, my prayer spells, and I think I might move into here. I love the Jaja, and I love how it feels, but now that I've been filling the inserts, I don't necessarily want to hold all the inserts, whereas this, I can have my prayer spells all in one place. I kind of like that idea. So stay tuned, because that would be fun. Okay, I'm gonna leave that out. See, clarity is coming. Here is another one, which I actually tabbed. So did I start this? No. Interesting. Okay, so this beauty I got from Notebook Therapy. Christine Heister, my Anamkara, who we do Art Lockdown every year, she had a notebook like this. Hers was black, and she used it as a bullet journal. And this is larger than an A5. Let me just show you. This, I think, is a I get B5 and B6 mixed up. I think this is a B5 notebook. So you can see it is larger than your typical A5. This is velvety, and it has mushrooms on it. And I got the dotted, and it's also, I numbered them. They were not numbered. But you can see I must have started, I think I was planning on using this as my winter study book, but then I changed my mind. So I think that's why the tabs, because there's nothing written on the inside except for the page numbers. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use it for. This is the Tsuki Kinoko edition bullet journal by Notebook Therapy. And I like it. This is, again, this is not, it's very thick, so it's not paper for like my journaling. I don't like journaling on thick paper. So I don't know what I'm going to use this one for, but it will come to me like it always does. So that's empty. And then I have two other empties that you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with. I have an empty Moleskine soft cover, and this is the large, the extra large Moleskine soft cover, plain. See, now as I'm talking, I think I already know. See, this is good. I love YouTube because I get clarity. Okay, so I have a plan now. Yay! I love it when plans come together. I totally, in my mind, thought this was lined, and so that's why I haven't used it, but it's blank. It's the plain paper, soft cover. I think I know Moleskine is horrible for like watercolor and sketching and fountain. Well, I don't know that it's horrible for fountain pens, but I feel like when I use fountain pens on Moleskine, it kind of feathers. So I tend, the Energel pens, even though they're not archival, glide so buttery smooth. Like, I do love the Moleskine because of the buttery paper and things like that, but it's not that great for fountain pens. But Bai Bun here on YouTube, I'll try to remember all these people and put them down below. Bai Bun is an artist on YouTube, and she uses a Moleskine soft cover as what she calls her off-camera crinkle, because the pages, when you do get watercolor and stuff, they start to crinkle, and I've never done that. So I kind of am thinking, now this is really big for someone who does not really sketch. I did just start, you guys, I can't wait to share all the things. They're probably coming in my May favorites, but I have gotten back to art journaling and sketching, and my inner child is so happy. So I can't wait to talk to you guys about that. But since I'm still very much a beginner, but it could be fun, because I also know, now that I'm thinking about it, Seaweed Kisses uses a softcover Moleskine expanded, or has used a softcover Moleskine expanded as an art journal. Okay, we're leaving this out, and I'm gonna borrow Bai Bun's off-camera crinkle, which it won't be off-camera necessarily, but a crinkly art journal. I think that's what I'm gonna use that for. And then we have the last one. We have an Exceed notebook. Someone gifted me this because I've never used an Exceed notebook. This is compared to like the Moleskine. I think it's Moleskine size. Yeah, it's not an A5. This one's actually dotted, 120 sheets. 78 GSM heavyweight paper. It is lined, hardcover, dotted. It looks like it's lined, but it's dotted. Yeah, someone gifted me this because they heard that I had never tried the Exceed from Walmart. It is supposed to be a dupe, a Moleskine dupe. They also have ones that are dupes of this. Haven't tried it yet. Haven't even opened it, as you can see, but I will, and I will probably use this as a normal journal, because if it's anything like, maybe I should open it now. Should I open it now? I'll wait. But if it's anything like Moleskine, it could be fun to journal in, because I have journaled in Moleskines before, just not with fountain pen. So who knows? But you guys will end up seeing these in the future. I have no plans on getting any new journals, because I do want to use up what I have. And that composition book is calling my name, people. Let me just tell you. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are journals that you would like to see me try, because I think that could be fun, like a fun challenge, challenging myself to try a specific journal. I'm also open to, like, for me, because I'm trying not to buy things, I would love if there's a company that you guys would like to see me try that I have no problem reaching out to and seeing if they might be interested in a collab. So let me know. But yeah, get out your journals, scribble something, and thank you for being here for me to ramble to and get clarity. That is like wonderful. Okay, I will chat with you guys next week unless something comes up sooner, because, you know, I just fly by the seat of my pants. All right, chat with you later.